What if I told you the Kardashian universe is on the brink of another explosion? And this time, it's not Kim, not Kylie, but Khloe spiraling while Rob and Blac Chyna might be secretly having baby number two. Yeah, the same ex who sued the Kardashians for $100 million, the same chaos queen who flipped Hollywood upside down, and the same woman Khloe swore she never wanted anywhere near her family again, might be back in the house. And Khloe? Sources say she's fuming, pacing the floors, and calling this a betrayal she did not see coming. Because not only is Rob possibly back with Chyna, but the rumors say she might already be pregnant again, and the internet is calling this Kardashian meltdown 2.0. Buckle up, this one is messy. It all kicked off with one Instagram post, the kind that looks sweet and harmless, until the internet zooms in and detonates it. Blac Chyna, glowing and smiling like she knows something we don't, drops photos captioned, "Love is forever to infinity." Cute at first glance, right? But nothing is ever just cute in Kardashian land. Then it happened. Rob Kardashian, yes, the same Rob who hasn't liked anything online since the dinosaurs walked the earth, suddenly hits like. The man who avoids social media like it's a full-time job shows up for her post. Instantly, alarms started going off across the internet. Comments went from pretty to wait, hold up, Rob, within seconds. TikTok detectives clocked that like faster than a Kardashian changing a storyline. People started screaming into the void because we've seen this movie before, and spoiler alert, it never ends quietly. Every fan suddenly became FBI certified overnight. And once the shock settled, theories flew. The like wasn't random, it wasn't friendly, it wasn't casual, it was a digital plot twist. Fans started pulling receipts, digging through old interactions, and whisper networks kicked in, saying Rob and Chyna had actually been reconnecting privately for weeks. The internet smelled blood and Kardashian chaos instantly. At that moment, everyone knew exactly who was somewhere gripping her phone, eyes wide, pacing a chic Calabasas hallway like a detective in heels, Khloe Kardashian. Because if there's one thing Khloe can't handle, it's her brother going back to the one person she swore would never step foot near their circle. Khloe Kardashian did not take this well, and honestly, you could probably hear the energy shift in Calabasas from space. Because according to sources, Khloe didn't find out privately through a text or even a family group chat. She found out the same way the rest of us did, by scrolling Instagram. That's not just messy, that's personal. Imagine thinking you're your brother's closest confidant, his emotional support system, the one who always swoops in to fix his life, and then boom, Instagram tells you he's possibly back with the woman who sued your entire family for over $100 million. That's not just betrayal. That's a soap opera level plot twist you don't recover from overnight. Insiders say Khloe feels blindsided, embarrassed, and disrespected. To her, this isn't just Rob dating someone. This is Rob choosing Chyna over the family after everything they've been through. And Khloe has always seen herself as Rob's protector, ride or die, the sibling who always steps in. So this hit her like a moving truck. People close to the situation claim Khloe immediately went into crisis mode, calling, texting, demanding answers, trying to figure out what's real and what's rumor. And while Rob is reportedly giving "it's complicated" energy, Khloe is giving "absolutely not, absolutely never, shut this down now" energy. There's levels to panic, and Khloe is on the highest one. Meanwhile, the internet does what it does best, stirs the pot. Fans are already posting memes like Khloe packing her bags to remove Chyna from the family again, and Khloe speed dialing Kris like the FBI. Because if there's one thing we know, the Kardashians don't do surprise relationships, not unless they're orchestrating the surprise themselves. And while Khloe is scrambling behind the scenes, the narrative online is shifting fast. People are saying this isn't just Khloe looking out for her brother. This is Khloe losing control of a storyline she thought was dead. And when Khloe can't control a narrative? Oh, it gets interesting real quick. Just when the internet was still digesting the Rob liked Chyna's post-earthquake, the real bomb hit, whispers of a second baby. Not rumors about a date, not rumors about a reunion. We jumped straight to pregnancy speculation. No warm-up, No warning, straight to DEFCON. According to insiders, this isn't just fan fantasy. People close to the situation started quietly hinting that China might already be expecting again. And suddenly that sweet, "Love is forever" caption felt less like a cute quote and more like a secret announcement hidden in plain sight. The kind celebrities use when they want you to suspect but not ask. Fans didn't waste a second. TikTok detectives started screenshotting past outfits, comparing body angles, zooming in on every recent photo like they were analyzing footage from a crime scene. And every comment section turned into a digital maternity ward overnight. She's glowing differently. This is redemption arc energy. Rob really clocked in. Then the timeline went into full meltdown mode. Because if this rumor is true, that means this isn't a drama. This is a Kardashian sequel. And not just any sequel. The kind where the villain comes back with a plot twist and a baby bump. Imagine the confessional scenes, the tears, the passive-aggressive salads in clear bowls. Now picture Khloe hearing that whisper. Her soul probably left her body for a moment. Because forgiveness is one thing, a second child with the family enemy? That's a lifetime connection plus reality TV material that writes itself. And if there's one thing Khloe hates, it's not being the one writing the storyline. Insiders say Khloe is beyond panicked, convinced this is the ultimate betrayal, not just emotionally, but financially, legally, publicly. A baby isn't a fling. It's a forever tie. And Khloe knows better than anyone. Once there's another child, there is no getting rid of Chyna. Ever. That nightmare has receipts and a stroller. And while Khloe spirals, everyone else is grabbing popcorn. Because whether this pregnancy rumor is true or not, one thing is very clear. Rob and Chyna's energy right now isn't casual. It's rebuilding the empire's energy. It's, "We're back, and you can't stop it" energy. And that alone is enough to send the Kardashian PR team into prayer mode. This is where the internet switched from OMG romance comeback to hold on, what's really going on? Because the whispers didn't just stop at pregnancy. They took a sharp left and landed straight into financial motive territory. Allegedly, Blac Chyna isn't back for love. She's back for stability. Rumor has it her income isn't what it once was. The glam deals slowed down, the checks aren't giving like they used to, and the world hasn't forgotten she walked away from a multi-million-dollar OnlyFans bag. That was the ultimate power move, but power moves don't come with health insurance, childcare, or legacy security. And people online started connecting dots fast. Fan comments turned ruthless. She's not trying to rebuild love, she's trying to rebuild her bank account. She saw the Kardashian tax refund button and hit it. She's not investing in romance, she's investing in a return on emotional equity. But then, the plot twists. Rob Kardashian might not be the jackpot people assume. Because while everyone is yelling, "She wants Kardashian money," insiders are whispering that Rob's pockets aren't Kardashian pockets anymore. His businesses went silent. His brands fizzled out. And that comeback to the show, fans are calling it "when the economy humbles you" energy. So if the bag isn't with Rob, then who is she really aligning with? Maybe it's not the money, but the name. And let's be honest, the Kardashian name prints relevance like a social media ATM. Attention has value. Influence has value. Headlines have value. Sometimes clout pays more than cash ever could. And Blac Chyna? She knows how to flip attention into opportunity better than anyone. Now here's the twist nobody saw coming. If Chyna really is back for security, then she played chess, not checkers. But if Rob doesn't have the financial fortress people assume and she still came back anyway, that means this isn't a gold-digging story, it's a power play story. The kind where the real currency is visibility, narrative control, and legacy impact. And suddenly, the question isn't, why is Chyna doing this? It's why now, and what does she see coming? Meanwhile, Khloe, watching this unfold, isn't thinking romance or clout or redemption. She sees one thing, danger. Because she's lived this nightmare before, and the sequel might be even louder than the original. And when Khloe smells strategy, She flips into full Kardashian defense mode instantly. Just when everyone thought Rob Kardashian was happily living off-grid in sweatshorts eating Oreos in Peace Boom. News breaks he's returning to the Kardashians. The man who vanished from the spotlight like a magician is suddenly back on TV? Yeah, that wasn't a coincidence. That was a siren. Rob doesn't re-enter the Kardashian machine unless something serious is happening. He's allergic to cameras. He avoids public life harder than Kris avoids a day without a business plan. So for him to suddenly dust off the ring light and come back? The internet didn't miss the message. Fans immediately whispered the same thing. Oh, he needs a check. Not shade, just reality. Because the timing is too perfect. Rumors of Chyna returning, whispers of a pregnancy, and then Rob, fresh out of hiding, casually walking into the Hulu studio like he never quit? That's not normal. That's, I gotta secure the bag before the storyline secures me. And you already know Kris Jenner saw this entire moment like dollar signs dancing across a vision board. A Rob x Chyna comeback? On-air family panic? Khloe pacing and whisper yelling in a Sprinter van confessional? Kris didn't just approve this. She's probably lighting candles hoping it sticks for ratings. Meanwhile, viewers are torn between laughing and gasping. Because on one hand, it's giving reality TV a legacy arc. On the other, it looks suspiciously like Rob is re-entering the battlefield right as the drama starts boiling again. Not as a spectator, but as the storyline. That's when fans started dropping comments like, "Rob outside again? Yeah, something's up. He only pops out when life gets messy." This is recession comeback energy, I fear. And here's where Khloe spirals deeper. Because if Rob's return isn't about love but survival, then Chyna's not just a romantic decision, she's a plot twist. And plot twists in this family always come with fireworks, confessionals, and someone crying while eating salad in a black SUV. Khloe doesn't just see her brother returning to TV, she sees Act 1. And she knows Act 2 is chaos. Before anyone rushes to paint Blac Chyna as the returning villain in the Kardashian cinematic universe, let's pause because this isn't the same Chyna we saw blowing up timelines and dragging the family through courtrooms. This version of her? She's been on a full-blown redemption arc that most celebrities only dream about. She didn't just tweak her image, she rebuilt it from scratch. Gone are the fillers, gone are the surgeries. Gone are the flashy club moments. She dissolved the injections, reversed procedures, wiped the slate clean, and stepped into a more natural look. She traded filters for faith, glam shots for growth, and chaos for calm. Her entire aura shifted from nightlife energy to wellness retreat Sunday morning energy. She even walked away from millions by quitting OnlyFans, a platform where she was reportedly making 7 figures a year. Most people say they're changing their life. She actually did it. When someone gives up a comfortable money pipeline for inner peace, it makes the world pay attention. Her message became, I want to heal. I want to grow. I want better. And suddenly people saw her differently. Fans who once dragged her turned into supporters. Comment sections flipped from side eyes to praise. She became a symbol of reinvention, a woman determined to rewrite her story instead of living in the one tabloids built for her. She got baptized. She embraced spirituality. She started using her real name, Angela White, as if she was shedding the past like a snakeskin and stepping into a new chapter with clarity and intention. That's not a rebrand. That's a rebirth. So when whispers started that she might be reconnecting with Rob, the internet didn't react with pure outrage, they reacted with confusion. Because now the story isn't simple. It's not toxic X returns. It's, has she truly changed and is this a second chance or a second storm? Khloe, however, isn't buying the peace and healing version. She doesn't care about the baptism, the fillers dissolving, the glow up. To Khloe, none of that erases lawsuits, headlines, or trauma. She doesn't see Angela White, she still sees Blac Chyna, the woman she once considered a threat to the family's empire and mental sanity. And that's where the emotional split begins because the world might be ready to believe in Chyna's evolution. But Khloe? She is not giving this redemption arc a standing ovation. She's watching it like a detective watching a con artist perform magic, suspicious, bracing, waiting for the trick. Let's be very clear, Rob and Chyna didn't just have a messy breakup. They had one of the most radioactive, public, and explosive implosions social media has ever seen. Not awkward unfollow messy, not shade in a podcast messy. We're talking DEFCON 5, scorched earth, no PR team could fix this messy. At first, they looked like a fairy tale public affection. Matching outfits, cute captions, honeymoon energy. Then Dream was born, and almost overnight, the love story snapped like a cheap phone charger. What followed wasn't a breakup. It was a digital war zone with millions watching. Rob took to social media and unleashed everything: accusations, screenshots, emotional breakdowns, and even those explicit photos that got his Instagram permanently shut down. It wasn't just personal, it was public carnage. Every swipe, every post, every meltdown became a viral headline. And people weren't watching with sympathy, they were watching like it was reality TV season finale energy. Meanwhile, Chyna fired back, accusing Rob of controlling behavior and emotional manipulation. Court filings, custody battles, leaked messages. It felt like the internet was inside the courtroom, the bedroom, and the family group chat all at once. Lines weren't just crossed, they were burned, stomped on, and thrown into the Pacific Ocean. Rob then claimed that Chyna only got with him out of revenge, a strategic move after Tyga left her for Kylie. He literally said she had a baby out of spite. Whether you believed him or not, the statement alone was enough to fracture public opinion in half. Some saw Rob as a heartbroken brother. Others saw Chyna as a woman weaponized by betrayal. Either way, nobody walked away clean. And here's the wild part. Despite all that chaos, there was a moment where people admitted something uncomfortable. When Chyna was with Rob, he looked better. He showed up, he smiled, he lost weight. He tried to participate in life again. For a second, she pulled him out of the shadows. Then everything collapsed like a house built out of Instagram DMs and unresolved trauma. That's why this reunion rumor hits so hard. Because this isn't just a love story revisited. This is two people stepping back onto a battlefield they once nearly destroyed each other on. And the world remembers the smoke, the fire, the fallout. If they try again, it's either going to be redemption or reignition. No middle ground, no quiet ending. And Khloe? She knows better than anyone what round one looked like. In her mind, if this goes south again, it won't just break Rob. It'll drag the entire family right into round two of public shrapnel. Here's where things take a turn, not with Rob, not with Chyna, but with Khloe herself. Because while the internet was dissecting likes, captions, and conspiracy timing, people started asking a different question. Why does Khloe always react like she's Rob's emotional bodyguard, PR agent, personal therapist, and relationship police all rolled into one? Every time Rob gets close to someone she doesn't approve of, Khloe doesn't just worry, she spirals. She moves like someone protecting a crown jewel, not a grown brother with his own life. It's not subtle and it's not quiet. It's full security detail mode every time. Fans noticed it years ago. They notice it now. And the comments started rolling in. Why is she always the most affected? Khloe acts like she owns Rob's heart. It means this isn't just a nostalgia drama, it's a full reboot of the Kardashian extended universe with old villains, surprise cameos, and recycled chaos arcs. The cast is back. The plot is messy. The stakes are higher. And Khloe, she's watching Tyga re-enter like he's the final boss she already defeated once and does not have the emotional bandwidth to fight again. With rumors flying, Instagram clues dropping, and Khloe allegedly spiraling in a panic room made of beige furniture and emotional stability issues, the internet did what it always does. It picked teams and started swinging. On one side, you have the supporters M people saying maybe this really is a redemption story. Maybe Rob and Chyna finally grew up, healed, matured, and found each other again in a healthier chapter of their lives. The second chance crowd is loud. They're pointing to Chyna's transformation, Rob's isolation, and saying, let people evolve. They remember that glow Rob had with her once. They believe in new beginnings, even messy ones. Then you have the skeptics, the ones tweeting things like, "China's back?" This isn't love, this is strategy. She doesn't want Rob, she wants relevance. Rob's not in love, he's in nostalgia and Kris's group text. This camp thinks the Kardashians see a storm approaching, and Khloe's reaction proves it. To them, it's not romance. It's round 2 of psychological warfare wrapped in baby rumors and family panic. Meanwhile, comment sections are buzzing like it's Black Friday at Sephora. Meme pages are calling this Kardashian Chaos 2.0, with Chyna holding a sparkler and Khloe holding a court summons. TikTok editors are already cooking dramatic edits to Euphoria music. Twitter's writing think pieces like Rob Kardashian is the final infinity stone. But here's the twist. Instead of the Kardashian family dominating the narrative, the public is actually kind of rooting for Chyna. Not all, but enough to make Khloe sweat. Enough to shift the power dynamic. Enough to remind the Kardashians that sometimes even the villain gets a redemption arc the audience wants. Khloe isn't just fighting a relationship, she's fighting public perception. The one thing the Kardashians have always controlled. And for the first time in a long time, she can't lock this narrative in a PR vault. She can't delete it. She can't spin it. The streets are talking and the streets have popcorn. Because whether this ends in love, lawsuits, baby number 2, or a Hulu special titled Rob and Angela. The resurrection, everybody knows one thing, this isn't the end. It's the opening credits. So here we are. A single Instagram like has turned into rumors, alliances, panic, and a Kardashian emotional wildfire. All before a single official statement, all before a trailer drops, all before anyone even admits anything is happening. Rob might be stepping back into love. Chyna might be stepping back into the spotlight. Khloe might be stepping right onto the edge of a meltdown she's been trying to outrun since 2016. And the rest of us? We're just watching the world's most dramatic family get dragged right back into the storyline they swore they left in the past. Because one thing about karma in Hollywood, it doesn't text first. It shows up unannounced, with a ring light and a caption ready to go viral. Now the question isn't if something is coming, it's what hits first. A baby announcement? A family statement? A Kris Jenner-produced surprise trailer? Or Khloe marching into Rob's house like the FBI with a frappuccino and a therapist on speed dial? Either way, this isn't the finale, this is the cliffhanger. This is the part where the screen fades to black, and half the internet screams, "No way, play the next episode now." And when the truth hits, whether it's love, strategy, or war, hey, the internet is going to explode all over again. So buckle up, stay locked in, and keep your notifications on because of this story. It's just getting warmed up. Make sure you like, subscribe, drop your team below, and brace yourself, the tea is steeping, the drama is brewing, and we haven't even seen the plot twist yet.